Episode 33. It's in the books now. 3. The trap call. The captain, Desco, and no Sudan again. I don't know, guys. No call, no shows.
We had to fire his replacement.
We
on
fired
his
his
first day.
Yeah, first day. I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. We're in shambles, all right? We're like the Joe Budden podcast here.
Oh, God.
Look, Desco's drinking fucking Guinness Stout at fucking 10 in the morning, okay?
This has been a rough.
He's drinking Red Stripes.
Everything is bad.
Early as possible, you know? But we're here for you, for the people. We're a podcast for the people, folks. Episode 33. How you feeling?
I appreciate Sudan. I do.
Yeah, I'd appreciate it if his ass was here. How about that? We tried Blizzard out. Duke gives no sports commentary.
And he was a whole episode behind on information talking about Cheddar and his dog.
He tried to bring that back. That was a month ago, buddy.
With that being said, please slide into our DM to apply for...
Yeah, we're taking applications. We tried Gritty. He couldn't even make it on time his first day on the job. We taking apps.
This is bad. But the show must go on.
The show must go on. Red Stripe, Guinness Stouts and all. And we here, man. What's up? NFL draft, how you feel about it? First of all, did you even watch the draft?
Nah, I didn't watch the draft.
I barely got to. I caught some of the first round. I caught most of the first round. I didn't catch anything after that. So, but how you feel about your Giants pick? Let's throw that out there.
We got a first rounder out of it from the Bears, which more than likely is
Oh yeah, before
10.
who they picked? Yes, you're right. They fucking finagled the Bears, right?
We got a third from them. The first is what did it for me.
Yeah, I got a king's ransom.
I think we got a fifth round. Justin Fields, though, since we're here, let's start with Justin Fields because Chicago gave up a lot for him.
Yes, but let's first of all let's tip our hats to the Giants for fucking getting the king's ransom for that pick. They won on that, regardless. Let's hope some of these picks that you actually acquired work out.
Yes.
But y'all won on housing Chicago for that. Justin Fields, man. I think Justin Fields has the potential to be a stud. Personally. From somebody who watches a fair amount of college ball, I would say. I think he has the potential, but that's the key word, potential to be a stud. The NFL, like any other professional sport, is really going to be, does he have the talent to? Yes. Will he have the drive to? Is to be determined. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, do you feel they gave up too much, in your opinion, right?
Not if it works out.
I was going to ask that. Because I looked at it as, I don't remember, I always ask about Justin Fields, but you speak highly of him, and I'm like, you know what, though? It's Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like, is Chicago going to do the right thing? Chicago is very equivalent to, like, a Dallas team.
They're really, like, middle of the pack that people always expect that this is going to be their year they finally get over that hump. Dude, I think like I said, you can't say if they paid too much until hindsight. Hindsight's 2020. Right now, if that was their guy, which obviously it was, they wouldn't have gave up the house for that pick to grab him. It's a good move. If it pans out, it was a great move. If it doesn't, then it's gonna be frowned upon. But you can't tell, till it happens.
Yeah, him falling to 11, I think, played a huge part of that Hail Mary they threw.
You think so? Well, we knew 3 quarterbacks were gonna get picked first, and then after that, we didn't know where the next 2 were gonna land.
You know what though? Because they kept throwing Justin Fields' name in there with who was it?
With Trey Lance.
Was it Trey? No, the other, Zach Wilson. Remember they kept saying like it could be either or for the Jets for a while. It was.
Nah, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it had to be. Because I was reading on it. That's why my original question, I think it was 2 episodes ago, but that's why it came from. Because I was like, is Zach Wilson? Because I don't know nothing about Zach Wilson.
Yeah, nah.
And they kept saying like, oh, the Jets might do this you know what I'm saying, Justin Fields, and then
I ain't hear
homeboy
that.
with the brush back was the one that was saying nah, Zach Wilson.
But, Mel Kiper.
Yeah, Mel Kiper. But I don't know.
I didn't see that with the Jets. Maybe a few weeks back, but I didn't see it. Like, it
not
was
recently. This was like I said,
it was kind of solidified that Trevor Lawrence was going first to the Jags and Zach Wilson was going second to the Jets. The next three quarterbacks was up in the air in limbo. So then you had Trey Lance, you had Mac Jones, and you had Justin Fields. Now Justin Fields' stock was real high a few weeks back, and then as the draft started getting closer, they were saying that my Niners pick was going to either be Mac Jones or Trey Lance. They weren't even talking about Justin Fields no more. So I don't know what happened that potentially dropped his stock, or maybe there was just inside information saying that he wasn't coming to the Niners. But we knew that 3 quarterbacks was going off the board first, and the next 2 were going to be somewhere in that first round. We just didn't know where they were going to fall to.
I kept thinking, I was like, you know what? I think the motherfuckers was afraid that shit falling to New England.
Yeah. Well, New England got themselves a quarterback too.
Yeah, either way, they was going to get one. You know what I'm saying? But I think Chicago got about 4 quarterbacks now, right?
Oh yeah, they fucking.
It's crazy over there. But anyway, let's move on.
I don't even think Trubisky's that bad, bro, to be quite honest. I don't know, man. They got to do some more work over there. How about that? And Trubisky is not great, but he's super inconsistent. You got to be consistent. Either be consistently bad, so they know to move the fuck past you, or be consistently good, right? One or the other.
Don't give him 2 bad games and then give him a fucking MVP game.
Yeah.
He rushed for 2 touchdowns, threw 3. Next game, sacks 78 times.
It seemed fitting that the Pats would get somebody like Mac Jones, right? For me, it does, at least.
No, I agree.
The least athletic quarterback. But he's talked about as very cerebral in the head, like very super IQ for the game. He had, I think, a 78 or 73 completion percentage, which is incredible. That's a little scary with somebody like the mind of Belichick. You feel me? I think that might, I don't know, bro. Like, I didn't want him. Remember, I was vocal. I did not want my Niners drafting him. Not because I think he's a bad player. Because the school he played for drops his stock for me. I don't believe necessarily in Alabama quarterbacks. That's just me. But I do think he's a fine player, and I think linking up with somebody like Belichick is big for him.
Yeah. He's going to get schooled over there.
They already had the memes out of him at his, like, well, they didn't have the combine, but, you know, like, him with no shirt on and shit, and then Brady with no shirt on.
Yeah, I know.
Dudes looking like dads already at 22 when they were 22 years old. Like 40-year-old dads.
The dad bods at 22 is crazy for
Dad
athletes.
See, that's why we need Sudan here, because he would have hit you with the nigga, that's your body.
Yeah.
That's your body,
He's not
Desco.
Here, though.
We're going to have to plug him in.
Yeah, Sudan, the husky hero.
Yeah. Don't act like we ain't see them fucking tetas hanging in Puerto Rico, papa.
You had your OnlyFans shit going on vacation.
No doubt.
Shout out to you. But
no fucking doubt.
Yeah, my Giants came. We walked away with something.
Oh, Tony's a good player, bro.
I didn't. You know what? We never really put our draft picks out there, and when they kept saying they want one of the Alabama wide receivers, I was like, yo. I got excited because I like both of them. I didn't even keep up with that kid Kadarius. But
I'll tell you this. A lot of Giants fans were upset because it seems to be the Giants don't address needs first. They go for best available player maybe. But I don't think that's a bad way to draft, to be honest. For me personally, if I was a GM, and obviously I'm not, and they get paid big bucks to do this shit full time, and we're fans, so it's a big difference. But I think the best way to build a team is from the inside out. Pause. So from your line out. You understand? Obviously you need position. You need talented position players, right? Like, you know, receivers and fucking running halfbacks and all that type of shit. defensive backs. But I feel like if you can't protect your quarterback with a great O-line and you can't get to the passer with a great defensive line, you're only going to go so far. That's how I feel. Mm-hmm. So I feel like the better organizations built from the inside out as opposed from the outside in. When you leave your line to be last, that's what's going to happen.
I thought
you're gonna fall
we
short.
needed a wide receiver, to be honest with you.
No, yeah. I don't think it was not a position of need. Mm-hmm. But a lot of Giants fans were vocal about saying that.
Yeah, I read a lot of the comments. It was crazy.
But that's fucking. You can never please the fans, bro. Especially fans of New York teams. They're never pleased, right? That's my gripe with Knicks fans all the time. So, shout out to them Knicks again, man. Shout out to them Knicks.
Yeah, we I think about 3 games out of the third.
We gonna get to the NBA. Yeah. Let's stick NFL. I know you're thirsty Knicks fans.
Yo, let me ask you a question, right? Because I thought this was a good one about the Falcons, right?
Okay.
So
that's scary.
Yeah, that defense is terrible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible. We not even.
No, yeah, that's fucking terrible. Yeah.
And I understand you spoke highly of Kyle Pitts, and I watched a couple of the specials on Homeboy, and I see everybody's like, yo, fuck it. Let's try to Kansas City this shit and outscore everybody with the weapons. You think they
people forget though Kansas City has a good defense too.
That's what I wanted to get to.
Do I think they fucked up? No, not with somebody like Pitts. I feel like with somebody like Pitts, that could be a generational player. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you don't pass on that no matter what. I'm not passing on somebody like Pitts. The only position I would take before him is a quarterback because that's the most important position on the field of football. That could change your organization for real. One player won't. It's still a team sport. But a quarterback might be able to. Other positions, no matter how good they are, it's not enough. We've seen it. We've seen it with Barry Sanders. We've seen it with Megatron. We've seen it all, like, funny that they come from the same organization.
I was just going to say that's, yeah.
But with a dude like Kyle Pitts, yeah, I'm taking him. I'm taking him as soon as I can. If I'm sticking with my quarterback, which they were, obviously, right? And you putting him with Julio Jones?
And Russell Gage, and what's the other kid's name?
What's the other dude's name? Yeah. I forget.
Either way.
We're drawing a blank, but either way.
That's what just happened, because I was waiting to talk about this, because I was like, yo, they had 3 wide receivers that was handling business.
Yeah, nah. You take him. I think that was a good pick for them. They in the division with what's it called though, with the Bucks. So they better hope for a wild card. Seriously, they're not gonna win that fucking division.
They're not even getting a wild card, I don't think.
It's gonna be hard to get a wild card in the NFC.
Yes.
Look at the NFC West. Look at my Niners, right? The Seahawks, Arizona, and then the Rams.
That's why the NFC East, if you don't win that division, you're not making the playoffs.
You're not.
Not this year. This ain't gonna be that year. Nah.
No, you have to win that division. Yeah, the Giants, the Cowboys, the Skins, or Philly. One of them have to win the division, obviously, because they need a winner, and that's the only one from that division will go to the playoffs.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if 2 NFC West teams are the wild card. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I can see it.
It could happen.
Yeah, because one.
Say the Rams. Let's say no. I'm not putting that in existence. Say my Niners win the division. Mm-hmm. Hypothetically, there's no fucking way in hell you're going to tell me that either Arizona, Seattle, or the Rams can't be the 2 wild cards.
And that's what I'm saying. The way New Orleans, Carolina, you know what I'm saying? Those teams are...
New Orleans, no way.
None of them are going to be able to compete with the wild card slot to be one of y'all.
Like, no. Oh, I thought you were saying that they could.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Not with no Drew Brees.
You take the NFC West, you put them right here, and then you look at all the other ones and say, who's going to knock one of them off the...
Yeah, I don't see it.
Barring any injuries, it's probably not going to happen.
And I'm so happy we got Lance. I just want to talk about my Niners. Now, I'm so glad we drafted Lance. I knew it was out of Fields, Mac Jones, or Lance. I personally kind of wanted Lance because I'm a gambling man, and I feel like Lance is the biggest gamble out of them 3. I feel like with Justin Fields, you kind of already see what you're going to get. He's played at the big school. You see he's been a top recruit since high school. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of know what you're getting. With Mac Jones, it's a little more of a gamble because he's so cerebral. He had an incredible year, but he's the least athletic of the bunch. With Trey Lance, you got somebody who's comes from a smaller school. He only played one game this year. The year before, he had an incredible season, but at a smaller school with less competition. He was playing against lesser competition than the other quarterbacks. But the kid has the highest ceiling of the three to me. But it's a gamble because if he doesn't reach that ceiling, it's going to be a bust in some ways.
In a lot of ways, being the number 3 pick.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I have faith in that kid, bro. He comes from the same school as Carson Wentz, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you talk to people over there at his school, they'll tell you this kid's mind is incredible. He's going to be able to process whatever you want him to process. And I like the fact that he's a dual threat too. Because we're a play action team. We're usually a run first team and a play action team, right? So to be like that, and you have a dual threat, look at how Kaepernick worked for us, right? And that was a different offense then, but we still were we weren't a play action team necessarily, but we were a run first team.
Mm-hmm.
And Cap worked out for us great. The problem was when we didn't have the top offensive line and weren't the best running, when we started dropping as a running team, Cap isn't the most accurate dude. I know a lot of people, he got blackballed, and yes, he did. But he also, like, just from a football standpoint.
Yeah, now we were able to see this shit.
He's not a very accurate dude.
The offense declined a lot. Once those injuries, yeah, it was over with.
But when, so I think with somebody like Trey Lance, bro, that I think his ceiling is here, man. I think he could be a mega star. If it happens, I think going to the Niners was a great spot for him to land because you got somebody who's an offensive-minded guru like Shanahan, and he turns quarterbacks into fucking MVP players. I mean, look what he did with Matt Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Look what he did with Kirk Cousins when he had him. Like, Kirk Cousins got that big contract now because of playing for Kyle Shanahan. You know what I'm saying? So, and we still got Jimmy. We didn't trade him like people thought. So I think we're going to start with Jimmy this year. Trey Lance is very young, bro. Let him learn a year under Jimmy and learn the NFL, learn the playbook before throwing him to the Wolves. Look at how great that was for somebody like Mahomes. You don't think Mahomes would have had somewhat of... I mean, it's hard to see it now because he was so dynamic when he came to play. But learning under a coach like Andy Reid with a guy like Alex Smith, right, who's a great veteran presence and a great mind.
We've seen that a lot with Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre. Like,
yeah,
when you're patient, this shit pays off.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. So I'm happy. Like, I was ecstatic that we took him. I was scared as shit because I didn't know who we were going to take. And there was a lot of rumblings about Mac Jones. And I would have been happy with Mac Jones, but I didn't want him out of the three because of, like I said, I don't want to sound like I'm talking down on him because I think he's going to be a pretty decent player. But I don't believe Alabama quarterbacks translate to the NFL that greatly. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I'm trying to think who else was Alabama QB.
What, of recent?
Mm-hmm.
They had a couple people that they get drafted, but they're not starting now.
I was just gonna say that you can't even.
They end up being journeyman backups most of the time, which isn't bad. But I'm just saying, like, you don't want to draft somebody that high and they become a backup. That ends up being a bust on the pick, not on the player necessarily, but on that pick, yeah, that's a bust. Let me ask you this before we get off this: Trevor Lawrence, Trey Lance, Justin Fields, and Mac Jones. Out of them four, who do you think has one, the best rookie year, and two, when it's all said and done, is going to have the best career?
Rookie year, I'm gonna say Zach Wilson. Career, I think Trevor Lawrence.
Okay. Those are good picks.
Yeah, I think Zach Wilson, the Jets did the right thing this offseason, grabbing a lot of pieces. Corey Davis was a huge grab for them too, especially for a young quarterback.
So, for me, I'm going to go Lawrence for rookie year because I think I think although the Jets might be a little bit better off than the Jags, they're still very comparable as teams. And I feel like Trevor Lawrence he's just going to be a little bit more seasoned in the beginning of the season.
You absolutely, because they got a pretty good running game.
They're not bad.
They're not bad. Yeah, I don't know what that defense.
But it's a whole new
you're right,
coaching staff and everything, so we'll see though.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. That's gonna be
for
cool
the Jets too. They're both like I said, they're both. And for career, I would like to say Trey Lance, of course, because I wouldn't pick him or Fields for rookie because we don't even know if they're gonna. I mean, not Fields. Mac Jones for a rookie because we don't even know if they're gonna play. Actually, Justin Fields might have one of the better rookie years. Now that I think about it.
You think so? I was wondering because who they just get over there? They got Nick Foles.
Fields is gonna start, bro.
You think so? Off jump?
Fields is gonna start.
I didn't think. I don't know.
Fields is gonna start. I don't see him not starting for the Bears personally, but we'll see. But with them, I guess there's a little bit of
week 3. Watch.
We know that Wilson and Lawrence are starting for a fact. So at least out of those two, we know. The other 3 is in question. We know most likely Trey Lance isn't gonna start. Mac Jones might not beat out Cam, right? And Fields might not start. Although I believe Fields is gonna start.
Yeah, that's why I kind of was leaning toward Wilson.
I know. I'm eager to see how these dudes pan out. Fuck it.
Justin Fields is really somebody I want to see.
Have you watched QB1?
I watched. I don't know if they have any recent ones.
No.
I caught all of them shits.
Oh, so you seen the ones with him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I just didn't keep up with him in college.
Well, he went to Georgia at first.
Yeah, because I remember he was the one. There was a couple of them that did
and he didn't win
right?
the starting position over what's his name? Flam. Fromm. I said Flam. Excuse me. Shout out to Flam.
Shout out to Flam.
Fromm. Over Jake Fromm. Excuse me. He didn't win that, and then he transferred. So I don't know. Like, I don't know what was going on there.
Yeah.
NBA, man. Let's talk about your Knicks. I know you've been eager. Look at that smile. Go ahead. Give him a smile. Give him a smile. Yeah.
You know, 10-1 over the last 11.
Yeah, let's talk about that one. Oh, matter of fact, where's my singles?
That shit, man. Oh, yeah. You got Cash App?
No, keep that. That's for my episode.
Oh, okay.
That's for my episode. We even.
Now we even. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Shout out to CP3 and all that.
Next
shit.
time, 2 lap dances on you, Paul.
That. Right on New Main Street.
Nah, not the mommy spot on New Main. Chill.
Not the mommy spot.
Chill. Shout out to El Barrio. That was his spot. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Yo, shout out to Big E too, cause he knows.
Who, Big Ethan? Big E, what up, Big Ethan?
Yes, sir.
I ain't seen him in a minute.
Yeah, the mommy spot. All right, but we.
Yeah, but hold on, where'd that one L come from? Who said it?
Now you called it.
That was a great game, by the way.
I didn't catch all of it. I caught
that
the
was
first
a great
2
game.
quarters.
Oh, when y'all was looking good?
Yeah, when we was looking good. But I saw the CP3 3-pointer and I was like, all right, I ain't mad at him. Talk his shit.
First of all, CP3 played average all game and then showed up at the end. Because Booker was cooking all game, bro. He was cooking all game. I love that kid, bro.
And I was amped because I was like, yo, Barrett's busting Booker's ass on every time they got. But that motherfucker Booker,
yeah,
that boy could ball.
Nah, he's a baller for real.
Yeah,
he's 24 years old, bro.
Is he 24 or did they say 23? Either way.
I think he's 24, but
he's
still.
been in the league, they said 5 years?
4.
4?
Well, this might be his 5th. I don't know. He can't, he was a one and done.
It was low numbers and it was high years and a low age. And I was like, yo,
he's dumb young, bro.
Oh,
that whole team.
He played 1 year, they said.
That's it. He was one and done.
Yeah, so he's going to be something special. He
already is something special.
He's going to break a lot of records.
Yeah. He already is something special.
I think when he leaves Phoenix, it's only going to get better.
He ain't leaving Phoenix.
You think he's a lifer?
No, I'm not going to say lifer, but his next contract's going to stay with Phoenix. He likes, yo, bro, they got a nuclear. We're number 1, first of all.
Yeah. Shout
Come on, man. And I know y'all going to say, oh, where? You're being, you know, I grew up a Hornets fan, but I root for CP3 no matter where he goes. Yeah. All right? So right now, I'm rooting for the Suns. And we're number 1 in the West, man. Number fucking 1 in the West. The Nuggets lost Murray, so they ain't nobody worried about them in the playoffs. The Lakers is looking fucking dirt.
Yo, I'm retracting my statement on Utah. I don't care about the underdog shit.
Why are you retracting them?
Nah, man, they looking disgusting.
No, they not. They still looking good. They number 1 with us, basically. We just got a tiebreak on
That
them.
ass whooping they took yesterday?
It happens. It's a long season, bro.
Bad.
It's a long season.
Oh, yeah, getting back. Why I say that about Booker is because I feel like he's so underrated still. Like,
He is.
Ball go out of bounds places, we're going to get it anyway. Booker contested 3. Pick and rolls in the middle of the floor where you don't know who's coming over. So Ennis knew.
Yeah,
But he's putting them on notice. You know why? This is going to be his first playoffs. He going to put them on notice. You see how Jamal Murray did last year?
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is the
his
coming out party.
Yeah,
All right.
this is his coming out, bro.
Okay, let's see.
This is his coming out party, B.
Because he'll get you 26 effortlessly without you even realizing it, and then still finish with like 40 or something like that.
And he's not even getting to the line a lot. Wait till he learns how to get to the line like James Harden does.
And he can too, because that game, some of them mid-range jumpers,
Yeah,
I was like, boy, we could turn that into a 3-point play easily.
that's a fact.
But
Nah,
yeah, he's great.
nice. And he's determined, bro. And I've seen something inside, I've seen something in him since Chris Paul got there this year. Like, that's what I'm telling you.
I'm so happy you paused that before you.
Yeah, I had to pause that.
All right.
They believe in themselves, bro, as a team. Like, remember how Miami looked last year where it was like, yo, these dudes believe that they are the best team on the court. I see that with the Suns this year. They believe they're the best team on the court. And for young players, that's important.
And even when they were, it might have been the second quarter when the Knicks was really like locking down defensively. They didn't, you know what I'm saying? They didn't bend or fold or anything. And that was blowing mine.
They chip away. That's what Chris Paul do to a team, bro. He lets you know it's.
I was gonna say you could sense the veteran
away.
presence on that team.
Then you get a dog like Crawford. He didn't play that game, but you get a dog like Crawford there too. That's another dude that he's
in the first half, Ayton didn't even really do nothing.
Yeah, but you know why I love him? Because he's hustling every play. He's grabbing
and he's
balls.
patient. Yeah, he's doing everything
He's up
else.
and down that court. You're not gonna outrun him, and he's 7 foot, and he's still gonna get down there when you getting down there. Like, they hustle, man. Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, bro. To me, that's most improved player of the year. To me.
And the way they switch off on defense, when they were getting that double team on Randall, they were so quick to get to that whoever was
We
open.
shut Randall down too. Big.
Dead ass. Yeah.
That was key to it.
And a huge part was because they were able to get back on defense after the double team. And it was like, yo, they was fucking everything up.
D-Rose tried to put y'all on his back for a while and did, but it wasn't enough.
Nah.
Wasn't enough.
Book, CP, nah.
That was a good game.
It was a great one to watch. That first half.
How you feel about this playing tournament? Do you like it or not?
I do.
You always said you liked it.
Yeah,
right?
I like it. It gives it like a
little more incentive.
Yeah, not even that. It gives you that street ball kind of.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know, when niggas got they 5, like, yo, nah, stay on the court, bro. You win, you stay on the court.
So who do you think's gonna be the dangerous team out the East? That's not in the playoff now, but that's in the playoff playing. That's in the tournament. They on the cusp.
I think, to be honest, I think the Heat might turn it on.
But the Heat's right now in the playoffs.
Nah, are they?
They're the 8 seed. Right now, if it started today, they'd be the 8 seed. But they could get bumped, is what you're saying, from the 20, right? Because
because I think that's how it goes.
It's the 9 and 10 play the 8 and 7. Is that how it goes? I don't remember, bro.
I don't remember neither. Because they did tweak it this year. It's not the same as last year.
I think the Wizards is scary because when you got a player like Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook, if they play a bad, if they play the Hornets, I feel like they could beat the Hornets.
You know what? It's the fact that you don't know what Westbrook you might get that makes it even more dangerous.
Yeah.
But Bill's gonna be Bill. Bill's gonna be Bill. But if you get Westbrook to give you like 35 or 40, they're gonna fuck somebody's shit up. I just don't think that's it. They highlight gonna come in the tourney and that's it.
And what about the West? You got anybody out the West that's out right now?
I'm still gonna stick with the Spurs. Wizard. The motherfucking Warriors.
The Warriors?
Yeah.
Well, they might not even make it, but they'll be in the 20. I don't think they're gonna even make it, bro.
Into the playoffs?
Nope. I told y'all that from the beginning.
Yeah, no, you did. Yeah, stick with it. Yeah. Yeah, they're my pick for the West 20. I think they're gonna sneak in.
No.
But them two, I don't see them getting past anything else. That'll be their highlight.
They might end up. I don't know.
Nah,
I don't see it.
They take the 8th seed. They're not beating. Nah.
I don't see them getting past. I don't see them getting into the playoffs. I told y'all that, man.
Yeah.
All I know is I'm hyped, man. We the 1 seed right now. Who the fuck would have thought that? Who would have thought? Okay, they gave OKC a 0.2 chance to make the playoffs last year, and they made it with the 5 seed, if I'm correct, right? Was it the 5 or 6?
Either way,
it was
made
one
it
of the
with
5 or the 6. They made it. And then who would have thought the Suns? Now, don't get it twisted. The Suns were ascending, but who would have thought that they would have? Some people wouldn't have thought they would have even made it, let alone to be the 1 seed right now. Even if we don't end up with the 1 seed, right now we the 1 seed. We're gonna be a top seed though. We're gonna be 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, the lowest. Who would have thought that? Come on, dog.
The Clippers been pretty quiet.
We just beat them, man.
They've been pretty quiet.
Yeah, we just beat them niggas, man. Shout out to Boogie. Your new team. We just romped y'all, man. You know. Let's go. I'm on one. I'm feeling that. Lakers looking terrible.
Yo, I just want to say this. Kuzma got to do more. I don't even want to get into deep. You got to do more.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
And the team should. Oh, they're talking about what's it called? Matter of fact, the Nuggets picking them up. Austin Rivers. I think that's good because they lost Jamal Murray. Will Barton's out. A couple people's out.
Nah, the Nuggets already got Austin Rivers.
Oh, they got him, right?
Yeah, he played a couple games already.
No, I know. On a 10-day contract. What I mean is that
they gonna lock
signing him for the rest of the season.
I didn't even know they gave him a 10-day. I felt like they had to pick him up. I was like, yo, you got to take him. Jamal Murray's gone.
Yeah, no, he was on a 10-day, but I think they're going to lock him up now. Or, you might be right, maybe they just did lock him. But I know he was on a 10-day at first.
Yeah.
And he played fucking like 20, they had him playing like 24 minutes each game. You don't let that go away.
Nah. I mean, he's got the...
He's a good vet, bro. He's a good vet off the bench.
And he's still kind of young to even be a vet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's young enough.
Word. For an unfortunate situation like the Jamal Murray shit.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yo, who's the MVP?
Who you got?
I'm sticking with Joker.
Nah, I don't know if I'm sticking with Joker because what are they? The 4 seed, 5 seed?
Mm-hmm.
You got Embiid. And as much as I hate to say, because I'm not big on Embiid, Philly looked good all year. They're the 2 seed now because the Nets are the 1 seed. See, the Nets is hard because they're fucked because they got 3 superstars there. So it's hard to pick one of them to be the MVP. But if I had to pick anyone over there, it would be Harden to me, first of all. But I don't think he's an MVP candidate.
I think Embiid is a good...
I got nobody. I can't pick right now. I'm going to be honest. Because I feel like there's a lot of people. It's a popularity contest right now. I feel there's a lot of people not getting mentioned that should be. We got the Suns as the number 1 seed. So why is Devin Booker or Chris Paul not even in mention? I'm not saying them getting it.
They on the top 10 because I seen them put the top 10.
Well, when you have the 1 seed in the hardest conference in basketball, you should at least be getting mentioned. Yeah. And I don't feel like they're getting mentioned enough.
Who leading in scoring over there?
Booker. Easily, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel
Booker's, I think, averaging 25 and like 5 or some shit like that.
I'm like, is it because he's in Phoenix? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's because they don't believe in them yet. All right.
But Jokic,
Joker's up there too.
He could fuck around and have a triple double.
Joker was who I said earlier in the year. Remember when we asked this question?
I started watching.
But they started. They just haven't climbed as much. I thought they were gonna be. They're like middle of the pack in the West, and I thought they were gonna be like one of the top seeds.
You know what though? Losing Murray,
yeah, but that just happened. That's recent.
Yeah, that's like a month ago, maybe, right? Yeah, no, that's a while. This was a while ago.
It was after the All-Star break, though. It was half the season was over already, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but the 20 games makes a huge difference.
No, it does. It does.
Especially now you're trying to find somebody to fill in there.
Yeah, it does.
But that's why Joker's stats is so.
Nah, Joker's there. I don't know. This is one of them years I don't know. I don't think it's the Greek Freak, and I hope he don't win.
Nah, hell no.
Okay, I don't think he should have won last year. I'm gonna be honest with you. But anyway,
I'm trying to think. I don't even think they had a Nets player on the list.
I mean, they got the best record in sports out on the East. You got to put one of them up there at least.
Yeah,
but they suffer from having too many superstars.
And plus they barely play, which is crazy.
That's true. They've been one of them's hurt all the time or sitting.
It's been a nice little rotation of getting hurt. Kind of like the Lakers over there.
Very similar. It's definitely not AD or Bron. I didn't even think AD deserved to be an All-Star this year.
No, he got that.
That was popularity shit, bro.
Which is dumb.
Like,
but you know, what we're gonna do about that?
That is what it is.
But yeah, that's my pick. I think Joker might get it.
I don't know, man.
I
guess I'll stick with him for now because that was my pick originally.
I think his assist right now is like 8.9.
Dude, I've been saying he's the best big man in the game, man.
I think there's about 15 games left or something like that.
Yeah, it's anywhere from less than 20, so yeah.
Yeah, so it could
pretty
be
much every team.
Between 15 and 20, I want to say.
Yeah.
I think he can average a triple-double on the year.
I mean,
that motherfucker got about 40 of them shits.
He's probably still my front runner, I guess. I don't know right now. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. Let me ask you this. This is what I want to ask you before we get out of here. How you feel about that new record that came out with Jay-Z and Nas?
I liked it. I like both the verses.
Are you happy when you see them? First of all, were you anticipating it when you seen that it was coming out? Were you like, oh, I can't wait to hear this?
I was.
I was too.
Yeah. Because I like where they at career-wise and how their videos kind of give you that feeling of, you know what I'm saying, they're able to take a little break.
Like
all the hard work.
Real boss shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they real bosses.
Like
bros.
they living in the success of their grind.
Well, let's be honest. Can we really think of any bigger bosses than them two in the game? Like rappers, right?
No.
That are rappers, because there's certain producers that are up there like that too. Like you talk about a Dre or
Yeah.
But Pharrell, like dudes
but
like that.
As far as the rappers
but
go,
rappers
I think them
wise, that
two
started as rappers, there's no bigger bosses than them two.
No, and that doesn't take away from anybody that
from anyone else.
Yeah,
but
especially like Master, because I know Master P's name comes up in a lot. It's just different.
But no.
Yeah, huge, different.
Yeah, it's different.
So I liked Hov's verse, and I liked Nas's verse a lot too.
I liked them both too. I actually was pleasantly surprised. I think the record was good. Obviously, I knew what type of record it was gonna be because they gave the snippets and all of that. I think the rollout was really cool for it. You know what I'm saying? It made people anticipate that shit in a short period of time. I think it was real good marketing behind it. And I was pleased with both verses too. I think Jay swagged a little more, you know. He sauced it up a little more. But Nas was saying some shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Jay said some shit too.
It was a nice educational thing with Nas too. I like how Khaled captured the moment with Lil Baby. Lil Baby was expressing himself.
Him getting all of that like behind the scenes shit was real good for the album. The album was no good though.
I'm not gonna listen, but I'm gonna be honest.
I didn't hear it either, but I just know what to expect. He's putting together like it's not an album. It's just like it's like a mixtape. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of records from a bunch of.
Like I said this before. I said it's the DJ Clue recipe.
Yeah.
You just don't have the.
But you can do an album like that and make it good. You just have to create it like an album and not just like think that every track can go with every other track. Like that don't make sense.
No.
But anyway, I wanted to focus in on that song because it was a big moment, right? Anytime they've only done 4 songs together. They did Black Republican.
Mm-hmm.
They did Success. They did BBC, which no one remembers. Do you even remember BBC?
That was number 3.
Yeah, that was the 3rd. Do you want to know why you didn't remember BBC?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because it was on Magna Carta. That's why you didn't remember BBC.
Makes sense.
And then they did this one. And I still think Black Republican is their best one.
I like this one, I'm not gonna lie.
That's the best one out of all 4?
Yeah. But don't forget, I'm not like a Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think Success is a little bit underrated too.
I like Success. That's on
That was on the whole album. That was on, was it Blueprint? Not Blueprint 2.
The other one, was it American Gangster?
No.
Success? Man.
I forget. It's a whole
Either
album.
way, I'm not like a Jay-Z, like.
You're not big on Jay-Z?
Nah.
That's what you're saying?
Not saying he's whack. I just, I was an ex.
No, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ex, nobody was next.
Do you feel, this is what I want to say. So out of the 4 records that they've been on together, do you feel like they are underwhelming together? Have the 4 records not lived up to what they should have been?
No.
A part of me kind of feels like that.
Why? That's a good...
Because I don't see myself listening to them. None of them records, besides maybe Black Republican, now. Like maybe I'll listen to Success, but it's usually probably if I'm listening to the album or something and it play. Like, I'm not going to look for Success. I'm definitely not listening to BBC. And this one, I don't really see myself listening to.
Yeah, I haven't downloaded it yet.
Like, going forward so much. And I'm a huge Nas fan. I'm a big Jay-Z fan. Like, these are dudes that, both of them are in my top 5. Like, I don't know. They are like a little bit underwhelming to me, a little bit.
They did walk on that shit though. That's cool.
Nah, they did. They was kicking that shit.
Khaled gonna give you one good joint though.
Nah, he'll give you a couple. There's a couple good joints on that shit. It's just they're not good together.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Khaled don't do it for me no more. It's been
no
a couple.
more.
I already said. I think his first one he did.
Nah, I think I'm gonna go with no.
When he had Kiss, Beans. He had a couple joints. Might have been about 15 years ago. After that, it was over for them.
No. All right, well,
yeah,
there we go. Sudan, go fuck yourself, man.
Yes, sir. Tomorrow's Sunday. Make sure you do your unemployment, Sudan, because you're done.
You fucking pack them up, man. Whew.
File your claim. You're out of here.
33. Jesus. The Jesus number. Episode 33, man. God bless us.